Hello everybody! Today we are going to learn how to rotate guidelines. This is our model drawing and we are going to rotate guidelines in order to draw this triangular part of our object. So I'm going to move our model drawing aside and we can go to Designer. As you see, my perimeters have already been predefined. I'm going to click on Add Position and choose one of MEVACO templates, this time rectangle with one perforated zone. We need to adjust our dimension to 880 and the longer one was 1055.1 and click on Create. Here we go. This is our rectangle. We will turn off the grid for a greater clarity of our drawing, but also to avoid grid snapping. Now I can go to guidelines in order to be able to draw this triangular part. So let's make it at 45 degrees. I have adjusted my angle and I can place my first guideline here. I'm gonna change direction using minus 45 and place another one here. Now we are ready to continue with our outline. So I'm gonna go to Add, Extend Outline tool and use Polyline tool. And remember, zooming in is always essential. So, and the third point, we're done. Outline is ready. We can move forward and go to Perforated Zone. As you see, still this section is missing, so I'm gonna use Adjustment tool to define my margins. 60mm margin running along the edge. That's what I would like to have. And I confirm it. And that's it. We are done with this part. So just to remind you, we would like to divide our perforation area in those 3 sections. And again, I'm gonna use rotated guidelines in order to do that. So we go back to guidelines. I will start with 45 degrees and place my first guideline here, minus 60, and another one at minus 45 and 0. So to have my guideline in this point, minus 60. That should do? No. As you play around with guidelines, you're gonna learn quicker. So it should be actually 60. We are done. We are ready to delete this part of our perforation zone. So I'm gonna go to Delete Diminish Outline tool and use Cut Polyline function. I always start doing that outside my perforation area. So that helps me to avoid a situation where one part or few holes have not been deleted. So this is why I'm doing it that way. And also zooming in, you see this red line. This red line shows you this area that you're gonna delete in a minute. Here we go. We have already our first section of perforation here. What we need to do next is to divide this area into symmetrical parts. Before I do that, I would like to delete my guidelines. I'm not going to use them anymore, so I don't need them here. And drawing will be just clearer and easier to read. So let's do this. And again, I will set my guidelines to 0, 0, and sometimes you really need to set your guidelines to default in order to be able to move forward. And minus 30 and 30. And really I should be zooming in to see the point and place a guideline. precisely. Here we go, we're almost there. So I'm gonna go to Cut Rectangular tool. This time I'm not using polyline, just simple rectangle, and do this really quickly. And you can go outside of your drawing, there is no harm in doing that. And click to confirm. We are ready. So I turn off my guidelines and go to preview to see my drawing. I hope you have really enjoyed this tutorial. Enjoy Designer and have a nice day.